Hold on, y'all. I hope this not saying what I think it is. Hold on. So I couldn't see. It says zoom in, but we're going to have to go over to the comment section right quick. I sure in the hell hope that this ain't saying what I think this is saying. It says, somebody explain what this is, please. It says, Fart's family owns some of the island. Okay. We got a lot to catch up on. Nolan Wells' birthday just passed. They had a church ceremony thing, and they were speaking. For those that been rocking with me know I don't celebrate birthdays and know that I don't believe in modern day church. I feel as though that we have to withdraw from certain things, certain traditions that we uphold that our slave master taught us. So modern day church, I don't believe it, but I do believe in the Bible. We must get back to serving God the way that he wants us to serve him and not some slave master. Just because I don't believe in certain things and I don't follow certain traditions does not mean that I'm closed-minded. That does not mean I'm going to stop a positive word from getting out there for our people to hear. Yeah, we about to get into some TikToks that, we missed, But yeah, check this out, y'all.
I bet you $1,000,000 to 1 if it was 5 black boys and 1 white boy on the boat. By now, there would have been an arrest, there would have been a warrant, there would have been a seizure, but because America doesn't believe that Black Lives Matter, they trying to act offended because we want to ask the question, what happened to our brother?
That's right. Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
And when we ask the question, what happened? The response is we're still gathering information. We're waiting on toxicology, waiting on the grand jury. Am I my brother's keeper? That's the question underneath every delayed subpoena, every sealed file, every complaint filed against a grieving mother's nursing license. Instead of asking whoever left her son on the island, the institutional Mississippi still muttering Cain's excuse, it's not my problem. I wanted to come to Mississippi today from Georgia to let the system and to let the establishment know, let that be the last time you try to intimidate a black mother. She's got every right to fight for her son, to stand for her son, to question her son, and you better not mess with her nurse's license. Leave that black woman alone. And I want them to know if the dirt wouldn't be quiet, what makes you think the water's gonna be quiet? Because black people know something about coming through the water.
Y'all, just when I thought things could not get worse, this case is just taking all types of turns. Like, it's crazy. Now that we done found out that the DA husband is an FBI agent, like, we can't even get help from the FBI. But y'all, hear me out. Whatever's in Nolan's phone, the DA know what's inside the phone. They've been talking to the granddaddy. They've been talking to the parents, the judge. Man, these people are connected. You got governors. You got people that own Horn Island, Seato, public relations. You got doctors, anesthesiologists. Like, these people, this is bad. This is really bad. In GTA, these people could run a whole organ trafficking if they wanted to. This is crazy. This is beyond crazy. They know what's in the phone. They already been in contact with the kids. They know what happened. Everybody just got to stick to the story. That's why they want to all of a sudden demand the phone, because they want to delete what's in the phone that will prove what actually happened to him. A lot of people have sent me private messages saying that Nolan had a video recording of them either doing rugs or Wyatt doing rugs, or Warren's little brother getting beat up at one of his MAA matches.
Did y'all see them celebrating Nolan's birthday?
Come on, let's thank God for the gift of life that we cannot take for granted.
Well, that's a tearjerker.
Sad,
That
man.
is
Sad.
a tearjerker there. It's so heartbreaking seeing Christine and Elmore trying to stay strong for their family and not break down while celebrating their baby boy's first birthday since he passed away. And it was a beautiful celebration. Christine also made a post. She said, "Today you are 19, No. There are so many things we want to say, but we will keep it simple. As we sit here and reflect on what an amazing kiddo you grew up to be, we can't help but to feel blessed, honored, proud, but most of all, thankful. Thankful we were able to experience a glimpse of God's love in human form. Although you are no longer physically here with us, we will always celebrate you and the legacy you have left us to protect. You have taught us so much about life and how every day is a blessing and how we have to do better at just living in the moment. Thank you for being the best son, brother, grandson, nephew, and friend anyone could ask for. Thank you for bringing joy, laughter, and real happiness to us each and every day. You are truly our angel. Raising you has been an absolute joy and honor. You will be missed every second of every day, and you will never be forgotten, our sweet sunshine. Happy heavenly 19th birthday, No. Remember, don't eat too much Oreo cake and hug grandma for us. We love you, our beloved son and brother. Love, mom, dad, siblings, Louie, Ling, and family." And then she had to put a disclaimer at the bottom that says, "Keep negative comments to yourself. Remember, Nolan is my and Elmore's son, who we lost." It's really a shame that she even has to put a disclaimer like that on her post. Motherfuckers are just evil in this world. It don't make no goddamn sense that a grieving mother has to ask people to leave negative comments off of her post celebrating her deceased son's birthday. That don't make no goddamn sense. Rest in
And this is exactly why I took myself out of the equation. This shit is not about me. This is about Nolan and him getting justice, his parents getting justice for his unaliving. But the people that has been rocking with me for so long know how I get down. And my message to everybody, our people, we must stop playing their game. We cannot win in a game that is not ours. The only way that we win is to withdraw ourselves from these evil ass people's game and love one another. And the reason why when Christ was asked, if you summed up all the commandments into two, what would it be? It's to love God and love your brother and sister with all your heart. Love God with all your heart. God dwells in us. So we gotta love each other, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I hope this ain't what I think it is. I hope this not saying what I think it is. Hold on. So I couldn't see, it says zoom in, but we're gonna have to go over to the comment section right quick. I sure in the hell hope that this ain't saying what I think this is saying. It says, somebody explain what this is, please. It says Fart's family owns some of the island. Somebody please get in the comment section and please let me know, have y'all heard about this? Do Fart's family own some of the island? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Hell no. And this says yes, Edmiston Associated. It said mid-island tract acreage 96A Central West Northern South Strip. So the South Strip multi-owner group LLCs. Hold on, y'all. Yo. Then somebody posted this in the comment section. Also, retired U.S. Coast Guard responded, everyone's connected. Bro, I said everybody connected, bro. Carl Edmiston updated his profile picture. And look up here, y'all. Look at the second to the left. Third to the right. Yo, what the hell going on, bruh? So somebody said exactly where they were. So what they're insinuating is that where they were is the part where they own it at. So is that their little hideout spot over there on the private side of the island? Because it's owned by them? So I stay in Virginia. I'm over here where the beaches and shit at. But when you walking on a beach, say there's certain parts that's owned. they won't let you walk over there. So my question is, do they have blocked off signs over there, and that's why people don't go on certain sides? That's just one question I got. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know, have you heard this, that they own a part of Horn Island?
I know that it makes you guys feel so much better when you guys can sit here and talk about the Wells family and run their name in the ground. However, let me prove to you that you lie, and that she was not given yet afforded the ability to even look at the autopsy results and or other. Hold on. So if you can read, because a lot of y'all can't on this app, then you would have read where it tells you that the family and the law firm has been complying versus the DA and the ME and those other folk over there are refusing to stick to what they said they would do, and have even yet so far as gone to not even allow Dr. Mitchell to complete his second autopsy findings or not regarding the death of Nolan Wells. So what you talking about? Because it seems like you're lying. It seems like what y'all love to do. Okay?
Here it is, y'all. This is a breakdown of that ownership explanation. Check it out.
Crocs on ground. Listen, I got something for y'all today. You're gonna freaking be jaw dropped when I tell you this. But guess what? A portion of Horn Island was sold last year for $25 million. Hold on, let me show you. About 5.8% of Horn Island is owned by individual people. There's about 174 acres, and I think it's spanned about 16 different parcels that go from east to west across Horn Island. Now, the kicker in this is who owns a portion of the stock in this. I'll give you one guess. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that you have to do your research on this one, because damn it, I can't really say much more than that. I hope this has really put a fire under your asshole to go view some more stuff about who owns what around here in South Mississippi, as well as what is possibly on the Wool Market exit, also known as Shriners, Freemason. Anyway, y'all stay blessed and have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Please.
Did y'all hear that? The first word was free, and the last word was MASON. Y'all heard? I'm telling y'all. Satan got a hold of that shit out there, man. That's why Dr. Umar said Devil's Horns Island.
I thought it strange that yesterday was Nolan Wells' birthday, and those alleged associates had their attorney post a picture that looks like it was about 4 or 5 years old, maybe, because Warren, bro. My God, I'm just saying. So that just is a continuation to show you that if you had to go that far to post a picture of your friend, your bro, your buddy, lets us know that you guys weren't really that deeply in the friendship. And all of those other pictures that you guys have continuously posted or was shared by Tatum were all edited, and which is, again, like I said, you could clearly tell that all of those images were altered and edited to make Nolan appear in those pictures as though that you guys really had this extensive friendship. Because why, of all the pictures in the world, will y'all go back a couple of years? Like, it absolutely makes no sense. But I digress. Y'all be blessed.
For those of you that are on TikTok, this sister is royalty on TikTok. It's royalty. God's _best girl. For those that be wondering who is cooking like this is royalty on TikTok. But that's the end of the video. I had to take a day off the other day. Life was lifing. I'm talking about lifing. Satan was coming after me, y'all. But we back, and y'all let me know what y'all think about them owning a part of Horn Island. Is it true? Is it not true? I'm gonna go ahead and do my due diligence. I gotta find out, because this is wild, and this also explains why they feel like they could be getting away with every damn thing. This explains why some people were saying that they were doing the nose candy. Why would you go off in the cut? And I said this in the video. For those that grew up and you've been in a club or something like that, and you've been around people, it's always a one group of people who got to go dip off in the cut. And you wondering yourself like, well, I wonder what they doing. And then you come to find out they doing something that ain't nobody else doing. You know, average people, they probably drinking, probably rolling up a blunt or something like that. Nah, not these people. They upgraded. They on to something else. They going to move on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said that they probably was doing on that other end. And it's so much questions. And for this lady to come out, we didn't even touch on that, but we're going to touch on that in the next video. The DA came out and said, yeah, that doesn't mean that I'm compromised. It's just that I'm being a professional with this, and I can't come out and say certain things that everyone else can because I'm bound down to certain restrictions of the law. And yeah, right. Yeah, right. If you're so damn powerless, what the hell you doing in the position that you're in? I don't want to hear that bullshit. But y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure you hype this video. Make sure you like this video to get it out in the algorithm so more detectives could see what about them owning a part of Horn Island. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe as well. Big Kish signing out. Gone, y'all.